Thank you very much for that question. Like he has rightly mentioned, first of all, we need to know the TB we're talking about is disease of the poor, you know. So because they call it disease of the poor, overcrowding, most of the people that comes down with TB, they are the one staying at the, you know, those areas that are not, that are hard to reach, let me put it that way, slumped and all of those ones. So because Nigeria has been doing well, look, before now, pre-COVID era, if you look at the incident, there was a slight drop in incident. But after the COVID, because due to lack of access to health care delivery and all of those ones, from that 2002, we had a surge in the incidence of TB. So, and then partly again, what could have been responsible for the increment in this, because you know when you have cough, like I said, a lot of people say no, this is like the cough of this, the cough of that. They take anti-tussies like the cough syrup and all of those ones, because most of them again they look at it that me having TB, there is a bit of stigma attached to that. So even when you tell them, even the people that come to the hospital, you have cough, they say, please madam, you need to do TB test. They will like, what's going on?
Because it sounds big.
Yes. So actually I think from the Ministry of Health, National TB, leprosy and borreliosis control, actually they've been doing a lot to look at the community awareness and all of those ones. Now we even engage a lot of CBO, community-based organization, because the awareness at the grassroots level is very, very important. Because we know the awareness, they've been doing a lot. Because if you look at the strategy of NTB, at least as of 2020, Nigeria was at least African and Europe. Nigeria, one of the African countries that actually beat the target for 2020. So we're still looking at 2025, 2030, 2035.
So are there different types of tuberculosis? So, what type are we prone to in the country?
Well, there are majorly two types of TB, considering the area of the body they affect. Like we've said, primarily and majorly, they affect the lungs. That is the pulmonary TB. But any other form of TB that affects any other part of the body apart from the lungs, we call them extrapulmonary TB. It can be TB of the stomach, TB of the spine, then TB of the brain and all of. So it's a multisystemic infection that can affect any part of the body. But primarily, we group them into two: pulmonary that affects the lung and the extrapulmonary. Majorly, the one we're battling with in Nigeria is pulmonary TB. But not to say we don't have, the incident of extrapulmonary TB. So yes.
All right, thank you.